I'm Kelty Ross, and this is my LIS541 Relevant Resource Report. The resource that I will provide an overview for is ALA's Office for Diversity, Literacy, and Outreach Services. The Office of Diversity, or OFD, was a standalone entity of the ALA up until the spring of 2015. From 1998 to 2015, the OFD served as a key resource and link to the professional issues which speak to diversity as a fundamental value and action area of the association. Last May, the office merged its initiatives and activities with ALA's Office for Literacy and Outreach Services. What I'm going to be discussing is this new version of the entity and what it offers. This ALA office and the resources that it offers appear to focus on much of the subject matter that our class is likely going to be focusing on, the multiple issues and complexities that are related to the topic of diversity at all levels of society and in all forms. The office's webpage provides access to what they deem at this time to be the best information, services, materials, and opportunities for current library professionals, new staff, and library students to access, related to areas of concern falling under the categories of diversity, literacy, and outreach. The first thing that users of this website are going to see is the office's mission statement. The statement itself, well, it comes across as a bit vague, but that might be on purpose, so as to ensure that when new issues related to diversity arise, they will not be left out of the mix. What follows the mission statement are numerous links that are related to initiatives that this ALA office has either launched or is currently supporting or has supported, projects, various committees, and roundtable groups that are in place right now, as well as partnerships with other organizations to address diversity issues. The office also lists an extensive list of resources for library professionals to access. These include materials related, but not limited to, outreach areas such as adult new and non-readers, gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people, older adults, and poor and homeless people. Major resource development areas include strategic planning for diversity, recruitment for diversity, bias in the workplace, continuing education via ALA. They also have outreach toolkits that include literacy for all, adult literacy at your library, extending our reach, reducing homelessness through library engagement, and keys to engaging older adults at your library. The ALA focuses on diversity issues directly affecting U.S. libraries, so chances are some issues that affect Canada or other countries aren't fully addressed. The ALA's materials could be adapted to suit the needs of other countries if someone in the library field was looking for a frame of reference to deal with a particular issue, though. This ALA office has 17 years of data, statistics, and experience with figuring out what works and maybe what doesn't work when dealing with the issues and intricacies of diversity. It's a lot of data on offer. This data, though, helps us to shape how we might approach and understand the course objectives. When comparing the course objectives to the materials that we're finding on this ALA webpage, you see multiple meanings of diversity. This is one of the first course objectives on the list. Multicultural perspectives. This is seen through the participation in diversity projects, work groups, and partnerships with visible minorities. Challenges associated with diversity, found through their statistics, surveys, work groups, and research. Sharing first-person experiences, the people in the library profession passing on their knowledge and expertise to future librarians. This ALA resource is a great example of the work that's been done to address issues of diversity. The website identifies groups and outreach areas needing attention and services, details about ongoing development projects, policy that has been developed, and promotional and toolkit resources created to help libraries and their staff. But rereading Jager's article indicates that ALA's work has been helpful, but is not nearly enough. Some of Jager's key points indicate more work is necessary in certain areas. Diversity awareness and training in library schools, a key subject that has decreased when it needs to increase. Recruitment and retention of librarians from diverse communities, a subject that needs a much bigger push to ensure libraries as entities stay relevant and serve its users. and increasingly diverse library communities, an ongoing issue that requires revisiting old policy and asking, is this still working? If not, then update or create new policy that supports underrepresented groups. Going through the ALA resources and reading Jager's call for even more focus on diversity, inclusion, and underrepresentation in the library field, it's clear the details that we'll use from this resource are a primer that will lead us to consider how libraries will be used in the future and what services are going to be vital to a diverse community.